All right, my cuties. Version 6.5 is officially locked in, and this time there's no confusion, no silhouette guessing, no hidden surprise 5-star. The banner lineup is confirmed, and it's actually very straightforward, but still very dangerous for your primo gems. So, hello my cuties. Welcome back. It's me, your Arlecchino, and today we're talking about the confirmed 6.5 banner and rerun lineup. Get your snacks ready, because some of you are about to be tested. Let's start with the biggest confirmation. Linnea is the only new character coming in version 6.5. No secret second 5-star, no surprise 4-star, no wait for beta update, twist, just Linnea. And honestly, that makes this patch feel very focused. Linnea is a 5-star Geo DEF scaling support. She's not your typical Geo unit that just throws shields and leaves. Her entire identity revolves around summoning Lumi, her companion, who deals continuous AoE Geo damage and actively participates in lunar crystallize reactions. That already separates her from traditional Geo supports. When Lumi is active, Linnea becomes a reaction enabler rather than just a defensive unit. She can trigger lunar crystallize consistently and convert hydro crystallize into lunar crystallize, which is huge for Nodcry teams. And on top of that, she provides team-wide healing that scales entirely off def. So building DEF is not just for survivability, it directly increases her healing and reaction amplification. Now let's talk about the part that makes Geo players happy. She provides up to 30% Geo resistance shred while Lumi is active, 30%. That is not small. That means if you are running Geo-focused teams or lunar crystallize compositions, your damage ceiling goes up significantly just by having her in the party. And she doesn't stop there. She boosts reaction damage based on her def, so the more def you stack, the stronger your lunar crystallize hits. She basically turns what used to be a defensive reaction into a scaling offensive mechanic. That is a very Nodcry design philosophy. Structured, scaling, and team-dependent. If you want her full detailed kit breakdown, I already made a dedicated video explaining everything step by step, so definitely check that out, because her mechanics go deeper than just Geo Healer. That's all about Linnea. By the way, I'm doing a 15 Welkin giveaway at 55k subscribers. We are so close, cuties. Go all out and subscribe, and hype the video. Also, I'm making a story video on Acheron on my new channel, so stay tuned for that. Now let's move to the reruns, because this is where the patch becomes really interesting. As I expected, we are getting one Natlan rerun and Nodcry reruns in this patch, but no Archon rerun. That's important. Hoyoverse is not using an Archon safety net here. They are letting regional characters carry the patch. According to reliable sources Wonbung and Sealy, the rerun lineup includes Chaska, Llama, and Nefer. Let's break that down. Chaska represents the Natlan slot. A lot of players skipped her earlier because of timing, and now she's coming back at a very interesting moment. Natlan characters still have strong synergy with reaction-based teams, so if you missed her before, this is your chance. Then we have Llama and Nefer, both tied to the Nodcry era. This makes perfect sense, because Linnea is heavily connected to lunar crystallize mechanics. Llama and Nefer both fit into reaction-focused compositions, and Hoyoverse clearly wants to push the lunar meta forward instead of stepping away from it. And the fact that there is no Archon rerun in 6.5 tells me something very clear. They are spacing Archon banners carefully and not wasting them in a region-specific patch like this. That also means if you were saving for an Archon, you might get breathing room, but if you're invested in Lunar or Nodcry teams, this patch is absolutely not safe. So now the real question, are you pulling for Linnea and building a def stacking Geo reaction team? Or are you finally grabbing Chaska, Llama, or Nefer if you skipped them before? For me, I'm actually very tempted by Linnea, a Geo support that heals, shreds Geo resistance, and amplifies reaction damage based on def is not something you ignore easily, especially if future characters continue scaling with lunar reactions. But at the same time, reruns like Nefer can be dangerous for anyone who missed her. So tell me in the comments, my cuties, who are you pulling for in version 6.5? Are you skipping? Are you saving for 6.6? Or are your primo gems already crying? And don't forget to check out Loot Bar, 25% off on your Genshin crystals. All you need is your UID and server, and use my link in the description for an extra 10% off. Prepare your DEF artifacts, prepare your lunar teams, and as always, manage your pulls wisely. Peace out.